So people can become a therapy nomad. Does that a discredit to therapy?
I don't think so. You know, great therapists, what makes you a great therapist is having a heart for it, a passion for it. There are many eminent psychiatrists. There are many highly trained therapists who are not very good. Others are amazing. So if we all have the same training, why are some people better than others? It's the same thing with a teacher, because they have a heart for it. It's their passion, it's their calling, it's their vocation. So if you want to train to be a therapist, your question should not be, have I got a background in psychiatry, but do I have a passion? Do I want a vocation? Do I have a heart? Do I like people? Do their lives interest me? Because they make the best therapists. You know, I've trained almost 20,000 therapists all over the world. And often I stand and look at the people in my class and think, isn't it interesting? The ones that we take with us as trainers all over the world are very rarely therapists from the outset. They're midwives, they're social workers, they're lawyers, they were police officers who wanted to make a difference more readily. But the ones who are existing therapists, while we have some, we have less, because the ones who come to it fresh with like, wow, I can learn this and I can let go of all the stuff I was told. You need a background in psychiatry, you need a degree in medicine. You know, the placebo effect tells us something amazing. 70% of people turning up at the emergency room have real physical problems caused not by diseased organs, but by diseased thinking. A diseased organ is really hard to treat. Diseased thinking, you can change that in a day. Yep. So if that is true, and Joe Dispenza actually says it's 90%, I say 70 to err on the side of caution. But imagine if it was 90%, what that says is we need more people who can change diseased thinking, because that's our current problem. We have all these things that are turning up, social anxiety, all these new things, depression, stress, skin breaking out, headaches, irritable bowel, that weren't really here 100 years ago. So it's our lifestyle is making us ill.
We're called woo-woo for that. We get, to turn around and say that your thoughts become your reality.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, if we look at our therapists, they're gardeners, doctors, nurses, teachers.
Yeah.
But actually, we had people at the last RTT that were ex-military.
Oh, yeah.
Such a broad range of different
people. A lot
people.
of police officers and fire officers and pilots. But you see, the thing about woo-woo is, first of all, woo-woo works. Woo-woo is actually this. It is quantum physics in action. Quantum physics says we're all matter, all energy, all vibration. And if you can change your vibration, you can change your life. And maybe someone else's life too. So imagine training in hypnotherapy and you're a nomad, you're sitting on a beach, you open your laptop, it's 3 hours training a day. But it's like watching the most engrossing movie in the world. You get sucked in, people say, oh God, I love this, it's so interesting. And so you can take the training in 9 months and complete it, or less, or longer if you want to. But it never feels like work, because it's such a study in the psychology of humanity. What makes people tick? How can they tick a little better? And it isn't written work. You don't have to send in a thesis. I trained someone who'd done 5 years of therapy, written a thesis and had no idea how to work with clients. She had all the understanding, but no practical skills.
An academic, but not able to deal with people.
And we have a practice register. So you might say, but how do I find clients remotely? I'm in Bali. I'm in Barcelona. How can I find someone to practice? We have a practice register. So we give people to practice on in your time zone. If you like this, please like and subscribe. You can help me and I can help. We all want to grow together. And in liking and subscribing, you'll get more notifications of more stuff to help you expand. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.